Greetings, this is Dave Gilmore, and this is Design Intelligence. At Design Intelligence, we have the honored perspective to interface with hundreds of people serving in leadership roles. Across North America, the United Kingdom, and Australia, we get to witness firsthand how decision-makers make decisions, how each deal with crisis, how conflicts are addressed, how celebrations are initiated, and how intelligence is exercised. We've been documenting our observations for years now and have assembled these into a curriculum which will become available across the built environment industry this spring. We call it the Design Intelligence Leadership Institute, and it will change the way that leadership is understood. Our faculty is made up of true leaders, intelligent educators, inspiring visionaries, and experienced experts. Our target audiences are twofold. Firstly, identified emerging leaders whom senior leadership has vetted for future placement. Secondly, seasoned leaders who never had the opportunity to receive formal, expertise-level education and development as a leader and who know they still don't know. These are leaders desiring to be the best for their organizations. Leadership is the way of influencing people, moving organizations, and inspiring stakeholders to be better, do more, and stay focused on the objectives all have agreed to pursue. The most effective leaders accomplish this in the context of togetherness. When we lead together, we ensure the load is shared, the challenges are mutual, and the rewards are common. Authentic leaders celebrate collaboration. They actually believe everything is better shared, and that going it alone is ego, masking as something falsely brave. Around 30 years ago, I encountered an extraordinary leader who embodied just about the opposite attributes most identify with leadership. Tim was the chief operating officer of a global financial services firm with $750 billion in assets under management, and that was almost 30 years ago. His primary strength was in spotting talent. He was keen on getting to personally know those he surmised had something extraordinary. He sought people out to connect with them one-on-one. I was privileged to be one of those whom he deemed worthy of his attention. Instead of coming straight at it, asking qualification questions, vetting facts and figures, and testing interface qualities, he simply leaned in to get to know you. The first time we met, he asked me if he could get some envelopes from me. I was working in a department that supplied the rest of the company, and in he comes, the number 2 executive of this global firm, asking me for envelopes. I had no idea who he was, and he immediately realized that and never gave a clue. His resident humility fronted just about every interaction I had with him over the next 5 years. I learned about listening, researching, modeling, asking more questions than offering answers, observing how people acted over what they said during my many years with Tim. He was intentional in spending dedicated time with me. No distractions, no competing priorities. I learned many things, many lessons from him. One of the most important was to always keep learning, always keep asking questions, and always keep engaging with people. The Design Intelligence Leadership Institute will be focused on putting into every attendee all that we have to give and pulling out of each the leader they are meant to become. What kind of leader are you? Until next time, this is Dave Gilmore, and this is Design Intelligence.